Morning everyone, it's Miss Amy. I hope you all are having a great day so far. It's really pretty out this morning. It's a little warm. Summer is definitely upon us, but it's pretty out. I want to read you a story that's very special to me that I really love reading to all of you sweet kids. It has a really important message about being confident in who you are, about loving yourself, and when you do, how that confidence can spill out into the world and all of the good and exciting things that you can do with your life. So more than anything, Miss Amy wants you to remember that all of you have the ability to do whatever you want in your life. Whatever that is, you can do it. You just have to work for it, not just wish for it. Life involves a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it if it's something that's important to you. This story is called A Boy Like You. And this certainly applies to the young ladies out there too, but they're specifically talking to boys in this book. But if you're a little girl, this exact same thing applies to you too. Remember that. There are billions and billions and billions of people in the world, but you are the only you there is. So I love that idea that we are all unique, even though we may look like other people or sound like other people, or someone may always say, oh, you look just like your uncle. Oh, you look just like your cousin. You guys could be twins. You are actually completely unique, and God made you special and different from everyone else. And the world needs a boy like you. This little guy saying, me? And I say, yes, absolutely. The world needs a boy to be kind and helpful, to be smart and strong. Maybe your strong is making sure everyone has a chance to play. Maybe your smart is knowing precisely the right, perfect pass to make. Oh boy, be you. The you that makes you feel most alive. So that's different for everyone too. Some people love sports and have a passion for that. Some people don't like sports and they love art, or music, or dancing, or they just love to play in the backyard outside, or just shoot hoops but not do it competitively. All of that is fine. Whatever you love, do it, and do it with full zeal and be excited about it. Play hard, but play fair. Be a great teammate. Say nice goal and good try. Don't say you throw like a girl, ever. That's an insult to girls too, because girls are very good throwers and excellent athletes as well. And I feel like that expression was always such a cut down to boys and girls. So be sure you don't say that. And remember, there's so much more than sports. And that's the truth. Like Miss Amy said, some people love sports and some people that's just not their thing. There are vegetable gardens to grow and flowers to give. There are cakes to bake and eat too. Some people love to be in the kitchen and to cook and bake. There are instruments to play and songs to sing. There are science experiments to do and math problems to solve. There are stories to read and stories to write. Oh boy, be curious. That's so true too. If something seems interesting, go ahead and try it and you might love it. You all at some point in school will probably make a volcano like this in science class. It's really cool and very fun, and I actually remember making one too. Take a risk and raise your hand. Smart kids ask questions, so ask a lot of them. The more you know, the less you'll fear. So I know all of my friends that I come to see at my centers ask great questions, and that is how you learn. So don't ever feel embarrassed or silly or looking around like, oh, if I ask this, someone's going to think I don't know what I'm talking about. That's how you know what you're talking about, is ask questions when you don't understand. Here's the secret that not many people know. Fear and bravery are partners. You can't be brave without first being afraid. That's really true. This little guy standing on top of the high dive, he knows how to swim. He's a very good swimmer, but he's never jumped down into the water. So he's standing up there. He looks kind of cold. He's thinking, oh, that water looks pretty far down, but I really, really want to do it. So he just literally takes a leap. And on the way down, you see his face change. Here he looks real scared, and here he's getting ready for the plunge. He's plugging his nose so the water doesn't go up his nose. He went into the water and came out and was so excited that he tried it. And you know what I bet happened? I bet he did that same high dive 50 times that day, because once you get the first one out of the way, you say, hey, I can do it. This is great. And you realize how fun it is. Wow, look at the squirrels in the tree back behind me. It's like Wild Kingdom out here sometimes. If you're not ready to be brave, ask for help. This shows that you're smart. So when you all need help learning how to ride your bikes if you haven't yet, or learning how to ride a skateboard, or throw a ball or catch a ball, ask for help. Sometimes you may feel like crying. Cry. This shows that you're strong. One day you'll be a man, and men cry too. Everybody cries about something sometimes, no matter how young or old they are. When things hurt us, when we get physically hurt, or when things emotionally hurt us, we cry. Oh boy, dream big. You are unique. That means you're different than everyone else. And your dreams are yours to dream. It's okay to not know exactly what you want to be or what you will become. But whatever you become, be a good one. And remember this about dreams. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. So work hard for what you want. So see all these different professions, all these different community helpers, all these different essential people. And they all do something different. And every job is equally as important, because we need all of these jobs, and we need people who believe in themselves and believe that they can do them well, that ask for help and get training and have the confidence in themselves to do them. In this world, you'll meet all kinds of people, and all of them will be different. Ask people to tell you their stories and listen hard. Stories connect all of us. They're part of what makes us who we are. So don't forget to tell your story too. That means when someone's talking to you, really listen to what they're saying. Don't interrupt. Listen and let them finish, and then you can tell them what you want to say. As you travel and come and go, hug your family and high five your friends. High five your family and hug your friends. So that means it's important to always let people know that they're important to us and that we love them. Walk with your head up. You'll see where you're going. That's right. That's part of being assertive. Walk with your head up and be confident. Don't walk with your shoulders all slouched down and your head down like this. Smile at people and say hello. So be friendly. Leave every place you visit better than you found it. This is so important. This little boy is picking up trash and throwing it away. So anytime we see a piece of garbage, pick it up and throw it away, and let's not ever litter ourselves. Let's help to keep things beautiful on our planet, especially with the water right here and all the sea animals. When plastic bottles and other things end up in the ocean, it's the fish and the sea life that end up eating them, getting them stuck in their throats or around their necks. So we have to be very mindful of that. And leave every person better than you found them. So this little boy, it looks like, is visiting his grandma, and he brought her a little cup of coffee or tea. She has a cane, so he knows it's hard for her to get up and get that herself. So he brought it to her, and it looks like they're going to play some chess. So just spending time with people is the greatest gift you can give them. Say please and thank you. Say I love you. And if that's not exactly right, simply say I like you. And maybe most importantly, say, how may I help you? Little acts of kindness and helping people really add up to so much. And if we all get in a practice of doing that, that goes all the way around the world and comes back. It's really important. So don't ever think that any little thing that you do is so small that it doesn't matter. Helping each other is the best way to make our world stronger. That is really true. Oh boy, be thoughtful. Eat lunch with a new kid. So if a new student comes to your school, like midway through school, and you can see that they walk into the lunchroom and they're looking around thinking, oh gosh, who's going to eat with me? Just say, hey, come here, come sit next to me, and put yourself out there to that person. It makes them feel so good, and you always get a great friend out of it. Hold the door for a person behind you. Do the right thing even when no one's looking. So this little boy is telling this man, hey, you dropped your wallet. This guy was already walking away. He could have grabbed that and taken it for himself, but he knew that wasn't the right thing to do. So he told the man that he had dropped his wallet. And most of all, be you. You'll discover that the best you is the you that is all you. That means just be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. Just be your own unique, special self. Not a little you and a little something of someone else. You are original, and that's a wonderful thing. And always remember, the world needs a boy, a smart boy, a brave boy, a kind boy. Oh boy, a boy like you. So Miss Amy's going to read that last page again, a little different. I'm going to say, and always remember, the world needs a girl, a smart girl, a brave girl, a kind girl. Oh girl, a girl like you. So like Miss Amy said at the beginning of the story, this certainly applies to our young ladies and gentlemen out there. But it is a really beautiful story about how important it is to have integrity. That means to have self-respect and do the right thing. And so I hope you liked A Boy Like You. I really think it's a beautiful story, and I wish you well.